Empty ballroom breathing under one pale chandelier. Midnight gone quiet on the polished floor. Your jasmine shadow pressed against my chest. You reached for my hand like a fragile question. We moved to music only memory could hear. Slow circles in dust where laughter used to fall. Your eyes tried to memorize my tired face. Every step a promise breaking without a sound. We swayed in a silence too delicate for words. I felt you slipping through my shaking hands. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one we never say. We just turn into strangers in the same doorway. Your tear on my shoulder, my heart looking away.
Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one we never say.
Your head on my shoulder felt heavier than every year we wasted. The chandelier trembled like it knew our secret. Love hung between us, a fraying thread of borrowed time. Our last slow waltz became a funeral for everything unspoken. You held on like daylight, holding to the window. I let go like night rain, swallowing the street. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one we never say. We just drift apart beneath the same pale light. You disappear through velvet like rain behind glass. I stayed frozen, counting echoes on the floor. Your tear on my shoulder keeps replaying in the dark. I waited for words, you were too brave to speak. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one we never say. Because my silence answered what your trembling hands were asking.
Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one we never say.
Night rain tracing rivers down the window pane. Coffee rings like halos on these scattered pages. Desk light flickers over words I never finished. Your name hides between the margin I abandoned. I rehearsed every fragile sentence till my throat went dry. Time my breathing with the ticking of the clock. Midnight waited like a doorway I couldn't cross. My courage stayed inked in notebooks, never in my mouth. I almost called, my cold hands wouldn't move. Silence grew louder than anything I'd written. All these unsent letters of my quiet confessions, every trembling breath pressed flat between the lines. I loved you most in words you never saw. I loved you most in words you never saw. Found an old envelope buried under years of restless drafts. My handwriting shaking like I already knew I'd fail you. Every page a night where I almost said your name aloud. Kept you safest on paper and lost you in real life. I see your shadow in the glass already gone. I waited, you didn't come back, my fault. Are my quiet confessions, every trembling breath pressed flat between the lines. I loved you most in words you never saw. I loved you most in words you never saw. Now I ride to the ghost in my own reflection, trying to forgive the boy who never spoke. Rain taps softly on the window like unanswered calls. The hardest truth is I stayed silent and let you leave. Salty breeze, our porch boards whisper underneath my feet. 84, the town still sleeping in its quiet sleep. Lighthouse blinking like an eye that never really dreams. You were inland, I was anchored to this strip of sea. We first met where the old lighthouse shadow touched the foam. Your laughter tangled with the tide said this could be home. We drew our names in wet sand, promised not to fade. Then life unhooked your footsteps, sent you far away. Letters came like sunrise over cold water. Every envelope a breath I held longer. Your words kept me breathing across that endless water. Your words kept me breathing when I had no answer. I waited by the window for your handwriting. Your words kept me breathing while your heart was leaving. Then one night a heavy package waited by the door. No return I recognized, just my shaking fingers on cardboard. Inside a letter without my name on the page. Your unsent confession, love drowning slowly in the space between days. Ink still wet like night rain on the shoreline. Every sentence saying goodbye without saying goodbye. Your words kept me breathing across that endless water. Your words kept me breathing while the distance took you farther. Traced every fading line with cold hands trembling. Your words kept me breathing while your heart was leaving. Now the porch is just out there in quiet room. Your words kept me breathing, but your silence told the truth. Sometimes love is the ache you carry alone afterward. bells blur in the wide unending silence. Breath hangs between strangers, breaking in the frozen air. I walk past our corner, hands buried, shoulders shaking. Your laughter feels distant, like lights behind falling snow. We were two shadows walking under those flickering street lights, fingers locked together, roots tangled deep beneath the concrete. You used to lean closer, whisper secrets into my scarf. Then winter came early, and your eyes stopped coming home. I felt the distance, hiding in your quiet pauses. I held on anyway, like ice wouldn't crack. Sometimes the warmest memory frees my heart the most. Every step through this cold, I hear your fading voice. I waited on that bench, you didn't come back. Sometimes the warmest memories frees my heart the most. Snow swallowed the park, every sound buried under heavy white. You sat beside me, but your gaze drifted past my face. I asked if you felt it, this slow collapsing distance. You said you were tired of pretending we hadn't changed. Your breath turned to clouds, drifting where I couldn't follow. I reached for your hand, you slipped into the storm. Sometimes the warmest memory frees my heart the most. Your shape disappearing, swallowed by a white relentless sky. I waited on that bench, my fault for staying silent. If I had spoken sooner, I would have held you longer. Now every empty doorway breathes out your leaving ghost. Sometimes the warmest memories frees my heart the most. I walk through this endless winter, knowing I let you go. still above the door, a small forgotten echo. Cinnamon and coffee, your ghost in every breath. Our chip white mug still waiting by the window. Rain on the glass, like the morning we first met. I take our table, fingers tracing every faded scratch. Your laughter lingers here, caught in the quiet air. Steam rises slow, a fragile wall between two strangers. I see your eyes again, already halfway gone somewhere. The room falls back, your voice turns thin. Every heartbeat waits for what begins. You said the words, and the world grew smaller. Another life, another love, behind your smile. I watched our trust unfray, stitch after stitch. A rain-speckled window closing from inside. You said the words, and the world grew small. Your hands around that cup, shaking like you already heard me leaving. I wanted to scream your name, but my mouth stayed full of silence. My heart broke quietly, like glass wrapped soft in cloth. I saw the part of you that always feared the morning. I stood too slow, you reached too late. Every trembling breath, a closing gate. You said the words, and the world grew smaller. Another life, another love, rehearsed behind your eyes. The drizzle waited outside, like it somehow always knew. Our rain-speckled windows reflecting two different futures. I walked past the door, your shadow stayed at the table. My cold hands empty, still shaped to fit your memory. You said the words, and the world grew smaller. Sometimes the deepest love is learning how to let go. Broken window breathing with the wet oil. Dust turns slowly in the tired afternoon light. Every corner keeps a shadow of your laughter. I crossed a cracked threshold like I'm trespassing time. Faded floral peeling down and curling strips of years. Scarred walls remember where your fingers trace their maps. Quiet floorboards sigh beneath my careful footsteps. This empty house wears every word we never said. I sit where we once lay and promise forever. My trembling hands search carpet for something still warm. I'm a ghost in the house where we loved. Photographs shaking in my unsteady hands. Your smile is frozen, mine is falling through. I'm a ghost in the house where we love. Trying to learn how to let you go. A wooden box weighs half hidden on the shelf. Silver locket sleeping with our younger faces inside. Tears blur the edges, time folds in on itself. Your laughing eyes ask why I didn't fight harder. I feel your summer whisper through this cold and quiet room. Night rain memory, your hand slipping slowly from mine. If I had spoken sooner, I might have held you longer. Now every untouched doorway says this leaving is my fault. I close the locket on the light we almost kept. Set it gently down like I'm laying flowers. I'm a ghost in the house where we love, but the walls can't hold the weight of us anymore. Your smile is frozen, mine is learning to fade softer. I'm a ghost in the house where we love. Walking out slow through the last familiar doorway. Cold hands open to the wind and fading light. I'm a ghost in the house where we love. And the hardest part of loving you is letting go. Night fields blur past this fogged up window. Chip cup cooling between my shaking hands. Your shadow lingers in the glass beside me. Every mile steals another word we never said. We talked for hours, soft voices hiding what we knew. You traced circles in the air, never touching truth. Our future split like tracks beneath these wheels. You chose distance, I chose roots that would not move. The whistle cut straight through my trembling breath. Silence finishes everything our voices left undone. I watched you disappear through the train window. Your eyes were asking what my mouth refused. I watched you disappear through the train window. Sometimes love breaks us just to let us lose. Platform lights through our faces in the fractured golden shadow. You whispered, wish it different, like you already knew the answer. Your fingers brushed mine, cold hands learning how to release. The bell rang out and my courage stayed frozen in my throat. You turned away and I wrapped you like a stranger. I stayed rooted, nailed down by every unsaid word. I watched you disappear through the train window. Your eyes still searching for the truth I hid. I watched you disappear through the train window. Too late to say stay, so I let you drift. Empty doorways, waiting towns we will never share. We'll build new lives carrying ghosts we never show. Sometimes love breaks us just to let us lose. Sometimes love just teaches how to let you go. And it was my silence that opened that door. Summer smoking pine in the heavy air. String lights shaking over faces I can't see. I'm backstage counting splinters in this broken bench. Every breath tastes like your name held back. They wait out there for some easy song to believe. I'm here with empty hands and your ghost on mine. Your laugh flickers through me like late August fireflies, but your silence hangs heavier than the festival night. If I open my mouth, you'll fall out. Every word a wound I never clean. Some scars sing louder than words ever could. In the dark between the spotlight and the wood, I lost you in the space where lyrics should. Some scars sing louder than words ever could. First chord shakes loose, my hands won't hide their trembling. The song I practice dies, something raw begins instead. Your leaving spills out, rough and wrong and honest. Every note confesses what my tongue left unsaid. If I'd spoken sooner, maybe you'd have stayed. Now the only truth I have is what I'm afraid to say. Some scars sing louder than words ever could. Your name rings out where my courage never stood. I pour our unfinished story into splinters of wood. Some scars sing louder than words ever could. The crowd goes quiet, but my chest finally breaks. I hear you in the echo of every mistake. I waited, you didn't come back. That was my fault. And some scars sing louder than words ever could.
City hums behind these thin and tired walls. Streetlight leaking through our half-closed curtains. Photographs fading on the crooked bedroom shelf. I trace your face, but my hands feel empty. We used to drink that neon noise like water. Now every passing siren sounds like last chances. We argued over nothing, called it something bigger. Smiles turned stiff like strangers waiting in the hallway. You shut the door, the echo stayed. My trembling breath filled the quiet. In the dark we almost found our way. Blind hands reaching through the space we ruined. Your fingers didn't flinch, my heart remembered. In the dark we almost found our way. Harsh and unforgiving on your face. Every secret we whispered in darkness scattered like dust. We said we needed distance, call it some gentle break. But your eyes were doorways already closing against the night. Now every light feels colder on my skin. I hear your silence louder than the sirens. In the dark we almost found our way, but daylight showed the cracks we couldn't cover. Empty doorways glow with a weekend buzzing halos. I waited in the silence, you didn't come back. Street light on our photos, colors drained to gray. In the dark, we almost found our way. Maybe the brightest hope was the one we couldn't see. And I learned too late, you were never coming home.
Fairy lights trembled, captive stars against the wall. Two glasses waiting, one candle breathing low. Curtains held back the city and its noise. All that crossed the room was my own quiet breathing. It should have been 5 years wrapped in soft golden light. I laid out memories like photographs across the table. Every small promise folded into that little card. I waited in the doorway between hope and habit. Your keys at the counter, like nothing was different. Your laughter on the phone drowned the flickering candle. You forgot the night that I remembered. You forgot the room I built for us. My trembling breath caught behind my teeth. You forgot the night that I remembered. And I learned how love can fade in silence. Saw the confetti, the plates, the unfinished sentence in my eyes. Confusion turned to guilt, then to something colder than apology. I whispered you forgot, the words tasted like dust. We sat with untouched food and everything we never noticed. Your fingers brushed mine, afraid of the distance. You said you're scared, you don't know how to fix us. You forgot the night that I remember, but I remember every small disappearing day. Empty doorways, unreturned looks across the quiet table. Forgot the room I built for us. I said we'd try rebuild this bridge stone by stone. Yet some part of me sleeps beside you, feeling invisible. You forgot the night that I remember, and the deepest love died where we failed to notice it. Dramatic light on the dust and wooden floor. Old photographs shaking in my cold hands. Your smile trapped behind a yellowed plastic sleeve. Every faded frame whispered something I had missed. A brittle letter slipped between our younger ghosts. Edges curl like they try to hold their breath. Ink bleeding softly through another stranger's name.
My trembling fingers pulled your past into the light. I thought I knew every shadow on your face. I thought our story started when you said my name. You loved someone else before you loved me. Those words keep echoing through this quiet room. All our promises flicker in the fading light. You love someone else before you love me. I'm holding our future with a fractured heart. Street lamp glow, painted silver lines across your tired eyes. I held a letter out like some accusing mirror. Your tears fell slow, heavier than any shouted answer. You said you lied to protect the man you became with me. I wanted to break, to turn away and run, but your shaking breath kept pulling me closer. You loved someone else before you loved me. Now every photograph trembles when I say us. Our trust stands cracked like glass in night rain. You loved someone else before you loved me. Still I reach through the hurt for your trembling hand. Forgiveness feels like walking barefoot through broken frames. You love someone else before you love me. And I'm learning love can bleed and still remain. Rain whispers on the old pier boards, gray horizon swallowing every distant sound. Your hair stuck wet against your cheek. I watched your fingers tremble, didn't say a word. You said you couldn't do this anymore, barely louder than the rain. Each syllable cracked the glass between our faces. See behind you endless cold, indifferent distance. My hands hung useless, pockets full of unsent apologies. I tried to breathe but the sky fell closer. Every heartbeat felt like arriving too late. The rain remembers what we can't hold. Footprints washing where our promises used to be. Your goodbye hanging in the gray mist air. The rain remembers what we can't hold. I stayed there drowning in the quiet, while you disappear into the storm. You search my eyes for one last reason, some fragile thread of belief. I only offered silence, a hollow shelter, already caving in. You whispered you'd remember, voice shaking like the photographs we never took. I memorized the raindrops on your face. Instead of asking you to stay, thunder rolled somewhere past the dark horizon. I felt my own voice break without a sound. If I had spoken, would the storm have waited? The rain remembers what we can't hold. Every unspoken word runs down the weathered wood. Your shadow fading where the pier meets nothing. The rain remembers what we can't hold. I waited there long after your footsteps vanished, cold hands empty, trembling breath against the endless gray. Some things move on, indifferent to the ache they leave. I kept the pain, because it's all of you I have left. Night rain pounding on the cracked apartment window, broken pain shaking like the words we threw. Shards on the floor caught a dying light, glittering pieces of us we never knew. You were standing by the glass with your trembling breath. My anger hit the walls instead of what I meant. Then the window screamed and burst into the room. You fell with the pieces. I knew we were spent. Cold hands reaching through the scattered glass. I touched your shoulder, felt the ending pass. Love looks beautiful, even when it's broken. That's the cruelest truth I never spoke. I held the fragments, cut my fingers open, trying to fix what the fall had already broke. Love looks beautiful, even when it's broken. Morning found your suitcase by the open door. Rain light on the floor where you lay before. You left with dawn, I stayed with the debris. Empty rooms echoing what you saw in me. Weeks of quiet rooms and unreal return calls fell around me. Silence pressed harder than the night we shattered everything. I traced the window cracks like a map of our mistakes. Every line of road where I should have turned back sooner. If I had spoken when your voice was shaking, maybe the glass, not you, would be breaking. Love looks beautiful even when it's broken. I see it in the rain on this fractured pane. I held the fragments, cut my fingers open, whispered your name into a room that won't explain. Love looks beautiful even when it's broken. Some stories end in shards on the ground. I'm learning to live with the pieces now, knowing my silence is the sharpest piece I found. Last light bleeding over our broken playground kingdom. Empty swings whisper where our voices used to hang. Dry earth remembers every barefoot promise we buried. I stand at the edge, hands hiding in my jacket. Your laughter used to run circles around this cracked concrete. We built castles from dust, called them forever, believed it. Fireflies were crowns, our shadows were flags in the dusk. Now only rusted chains move, slow ghosts in the wind. No warning, just distance growing like a storm. I blinked and you were already gone. These empty swings still keep your shape. These empty swings still know your way. I waited here, you didn't come back. My fault for thinking some stories don't break. These empty swings
still keep your shape.
I sit where you sat, the chains cold against my fingers. Every creak is a question I never dared to ask. If I had spoken, would your shadow still be beside mine? Or were we always a summer that couldn't survive the fall? Night gathers in the corner of this small place. Your silence rings louder than every childhood scream. These empty swings still keep your shape. These empty one you never say. Morning light on your hair across the street. Traffic roared, but your silence felt louder. Crosswalk numbers burning down between us. I reached out, my hand already shaking. This corner once held laughter and cheap coffee steam. We named the lights our stars, promised to return here. Now your eyes were miles away from my shoulder. You said freedom softly, like a word I couldn't hold. I whispered we could find a way somehow, but even my voice knew I was lying. Some loves are meant to teach us letting go, standing in the crowd, pretending I don't know. You walked into the noise, I froze in fading glow. Some loves are meant to teach us letting go. Later I stand at the same red light alone. Your shadow still crosses first, then disappears in strangers. I replay that second you step back from my fingers. Every passing face feels like the future I refuse. I chose this city, you chose an open sky. Both of us were right, both of us still breaking. Some loves are meant to teach us letting go. I watched the signal change, but never seemed to move. Your freedom was a doorway I couldn't follow through. I stayed with my roots, you trusted the unknown road. I waited in the noise, you didn't turn around. Some loves are meant to teach us letting go. And I learned too late I was the one